What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Learning 101. Since we're in the middle of earnings season, I thought I'd put a video out for you guys to show you what websites I like to use when we're in earnings season to see what companies are putting earnings out in the future, prepare for the upcoming week, see if there's any companies that put surprised earnings out. I have two websites that I like to use. I will leave links in the video description of this video, so feel free to check these websites out. And these are just more tools that you could use as a trader or an investor to use to your advantage. So let's jump into it. The first website I got up right here is Zacks.com. Zacks.com, very cool website filled with all kinds of great analysts, breakdowns, and ranks of stocks, investment ideas, trading ideas. This is the homepage right here. They have trending topics you can go through, a top movers list, investment ideas from analysis, ETF breakdowns, mutual fund breakdowns, options, earnings headlines, reported earnings surprises, upcoming earnings ESP. Just good things to run through when you're on the homepage to visually see it. That way, if it pops up again in the future, you can remember what you've seen on the website and look further into it if you wanted. But again, they got latest trending topics or most popular topics, stocks of the day, bull of the day, or bear of the day. You can filter Zacks top ranks by value, growth, momentum, VGM, or income. And what I do is I go up here to the earnings and I click on earnings calendar, and this pops up a little calendar right here, and it tells me how many companies are putting out earnings. With August 1st, almost 350 companies put earnings out on a Thursday. Tells you how many companies have guidance, how many companies have dividends, how many companies are doing stock splits, and how many companies are putting transcripts out. You can even go further in the calendar if you want it to the upcoming week or later on in the month. Just click this little calendar here. It'll bring up this calendar. Select a day that you want, and then it'll bring up a big list of all the companies that are putting out earnings. Go through it, see if there's any companies that catch your eye. And if we go back, and on the day companies are putting earnings out, display all the statistics and fundamentals for you guys right here. And you guys can filter it how you want. If a company's putting out earnings after market or before the market, you can filter it with this time, the estimate, reported, surprise, and percentage surprise. What I like to do, click on this percentage surprise, and it'll filter the percentage the top company like CHRS put out earnings, and they put out blowout earnings, exceeding expectation and surprising with 500%. If you want to look more into it, if you hover over it, it'll bring up a little chart, and if you click on it, it'll bring you an overview of the stock. Zacks' little ranking card, a quote overview, research on the stock, news or other news, and then they have premium research and a company summary right here. This is just a little rundown on Zacks.com. Here on the left, you could see multiple subjects that you could go through. Cash flow statements, balance sheets, income statements, financial overview, interactive charts. So if you wanted to break down a stock, they'll bring a chart from TradingView, and you could break down the chart quickly if you wanted. They have earnings transcripts of all the times this company has put earnings out. You can go through and see what they've put out in history. Insiders that own the stock or are selling the stock. So this is just a quick little brief overview of Zacks.com, a site that I like to use during earnings season. The next website I want to talk about is the earningswhispers.com. Again, I will leave a link to this website in the description. This website is more of a visual, eye-popping website. This is the homepage right here. You could just see a lot of things on this website that are just catching your eye, but very well organized. They have everything on this website. If you click on this calendar tab right here, just like Zacks.com, they'll bring up a little calendar right here, tell you how many companies are reporting earnings before the open or after the close. The only thing with earnings whispers that I don't like is how you cannot go back a few days and see all the companies that reported earnings. You can only see what's upcoming. So I am making this video on August 3rd of 2019, and it's showing me the upcoming week of all the companies reporting earnings. So we're starting with Monday, and if you scroll down, it has all the companies listed right here with their estimates and their revenue and their growth. Let's click on one. We'll click on Lowe's, and it's telling us that the company is releasing earnings on Monday, August 5th at 6 a.m. They have a chart, their latest EPS, and they also have a couple little fun games you could play on this. So what do you expect? Lowe's reports earnings. They'll either beat, meet, or miss. Let's just say they'll beat. And it tells us 51% of other people picked beat as well. Where is Lowe's stock price going from here? Up, flat, or down? Let's just say down. And it says 69% of other people say the same thing. So kind of a little cool idea so you could see what other people are thinking about as well. If you scroll down, they have pivot points for resistance and support lines, and also trend lines for the stock as well. They have a little category of growth so you could see the percentage, and a description as well. What I also like about earningswhispers.com is if you see something that you like, right up here you could share it on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+. And if you come to the top down category here, you can click on a heat map, and it'll quickly bring up a heat map, and you can dig deeper into the heat map if you wanted. So let's look into technology, and it'll show you all the technology stocks in that sector. So these are two websites that I like to use during earnings season in the stock market. I will leave links to these two websites down in the description down below, and leave a comment. What do you guys use during earnings season? What websites do you guys like to use? If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and join the Trading Learning 101 community where we all grow as traders. Until next time, guys, have that patience, have that discipline, and study, study, study. Later, everybody.
The most valuable commodity I know of is information, which